Hi everyone, welcome back to another monthly makeup routine. Sorry that I missed last month's makeup routine, but I was moving and I wasn't really wearing much makeup, so I'm back into wearing makeup again this month. I love autumn, it's my favourite time of year. I love the makeup and the tones and the colours. And now that I've got my makeup storage all set up, I'm kind of back into trying new products and I'm excited about makeup again. So I'm just going to do the sort of makeup I've been wearing recently. Again, a very similar look that I like to wear, but using quite a few different products, so I hope you guys enjoy this. I'm going to start with the Soap & Glory One Heck of a Blot Primer. This is new, and it says that it's mattifying, but I actually think it's quite hydrating. It's definitely fine for people with drier skin types. It's kind of somewhere in between, but it's not too silicone-y. I don't really like that in a primer. I prefer when it feels hydrating. So I was actually quite surprised when I read that this was for oilier skin types who want a matte finish, because it doesn't really feel matte to me. It feels quite hydrating. But I like just applying this in the centre of my face before I do my makeup. For my foundation, I'm going to use the new L'Oreal True Match foundation. I've always liked this foundation, but they've recently updated the formula. They've added more oils in it, so it's more blendable. They've added new pigments, so it's a bit more glowy, and they've also added a few new shades as well. I already loved this foundation, but I much prefer the new formula because it's just a bit more hydrating. Doesn't have that kind of cakiness that the old one had slightly. I'm just going to use my Bobbi Brown full coverage face brush just to blend that in. And I like wearing these sort of foundations during the autumn. In the summer, I'm all about the kind of BB/CC creams. And you don't have to kind of amp up your foundation if you don't want to. I tend to, it just depends what I'm doing. If I'm just at home or I'm just seeing family, I'll carry on wearing my BB/CC creams. But if I'm going out, I just love these kind of foundations. It blends in so easily, this one, much better than the old one. The old one used to slightly sit on top of the skin. I'm sorry if the light isn't great. There's a huge window there. And I'm struggling with the whole light situation because when I use artificial lights, I just think that it's a bit useless when doing my makeup because you can't really see. So hopefully natural light is okay for you guys. I'm just going to quickly do my concealer, and I'm still using the Charlotte Tilbury Retoucher, my favourite concealer. But I ended up buying shade 3 as well because I feel like this is a better match to my actual skin. So what I tend to do at the moment is I just do a couple of clicks of number 2 and I put that right in the inside of my eye, just where I'm really, really dark, and maybe a little bit on the outside as well. And then I use number 3 everywhere else. I really hope that she brings out kind of a peachy tone concealer, because that would be great for under the eye. But I really like this concealer, and 3 is definitely a better match for me. They now sell Charlotte Tilbury in Phoenix, so it's much easier to get hold of if you can't get to Selfridges. I normally buy it from Phoenix. My mum just texted me actually asking me what concealer she should buy, and I told her definitely get this one. I think she'll love it. I feel like my dark circles are really dark at the moment. Whenever I get my makeup done by makeup artists, they always leave it just like this, and they seem to think it's fine. I don't know if I'm just seeing something that no one else is seeing, but I'm gonna add a tiny bit of Makeup Forever full cover concealer just here. Okay, concealer's done. I'm now gonna do some bronzer. I'm still using the Soap & Glory Solar Powder. I have no need to change because I love this bronzer. Although, I would say that I tried one from H&M Beauty that I really liked. I'm gonna use something else from H&M's new beauty range today. I'm just gonna, you know, apply that like a normal bronzer. The outer parts of my face. Nothing like super bronzy, just to kind of slightly sculpt my face. This RMK brush is so soft. Before I move on to blusher and highlighter, I'm just going to quickly do my brows using the Anastasia Brow Wiz. Just slightly filling in the inner parts and then slightly filling in the arch where it kind of dips a bit. And then I'm using the L'Oreal Clear Brow Gel, which I mentioned in my Boots haul that I'm not really a fan of, but I'm going to use it until it's finished. Wouldn't want to waste it. Rub it down so it doesn't get too crispy. Okay, for blusher, I'm using this one, which is from Charlotte Tilbury, and it's called Sex on Fire. These blushes just make me laugh because they just, well, they just look like nipples, really, let's be honest. I'm gonna put a little bit of that over my cheeks. It's nice, it's kind of like a mauvey pink. If you use a lot of the middle shade, it's like a nice mauve, which is really nice for autumn. And then I'm gonna use this highlighter from Chanel, which is Coup de Minuit. Minuit. I don't know, it's in French, but this is part of their Christmas collection, so it's not out yet, but it's a beautiful highlighter that I've been testing out, so I thought I'll just use it in this video. It's just so kind of soft. It's not at all like glittery. You're probably not gonna be able to pick it up on the camera, but I feel like this just adds kind of light rather than shimmer. Oh, it's beautiful. They call it a blush. Maybe it's meant to be a blush. I'm just using it as a highlighter. Oh, it's so nice. Just wanna put that all over my face. Okay, eyes. Before I do my eyeshadow, which is going to be very simple, I'm just going to use the Tarte Inner Rim Liner. Oh, that's a really horrible name. I hate the word rim. Sorry, this video is taking a turn for the worse. I'm basically going to put this in the inner part of my eye, and it makes any redness, which I have because I've just woken up, it turns the redness into like a nude skin tone colour, which therefore makes you look less tired. Some of them can be a bit too nude, and I think it looks a bit weird. This one seems to be, I haven't tried this yet actually. This one seems to be good. It's very soft, you hardly have to touch. Perfect, that's just done exactly what I needed it to do. Okay, then I'm going to take this product from H&M Beauty. H&M have started a beauty range. I was so pessimistic, that's the word. I really wasn't kind of bothered about, I don't know, I think I was being a bit snobby about it if I'm honest. I just thought H&M, I always think like, why try and do something that you're not necessarily specialised in? I love their clothes. They could have just left it at that. I'm going to be honest, that was my opinion. Then I tried some of the stuff. Oh my god, it's so good. Literally, I'd say like 9 out of 10 things I tried, I was so impressed with. I don't know who's behind it. Someone clearly who knows their stuff is behind this brand. So I definitely want to go into H&M and try some more stuff. But for now, I'm going to use this cream eyeshadow, which is called, I'm so blind, Cerico. It's just like a brown eyeshadow cream, but it's so, so nice. It stayed, I wore it yesterday, stayed all day, didn't crease, and just is lovely. So I'm just going to use a Zoeva brush. Kind of pat that onto the eye. I'm really enjoying just wearing warm brown tones all over the lid, and then just mascara. Oh my god, that looks really heavy. I'm applied it differently than I did yesterday. I should have used a flat brush really. I'm just going to blend out the edges. It blends so nicely, it's so soft. I'm going to take a smaller brush and apply it under the eye. I literally love this eyeshadow. If this was slightly more orangey, it would be just like the Estee Lauder Chained, because it's slightly moussey. I'm definitely gonna go into H&M and see what else they have. I was gonna use another eyeshadow just to deepen it up, but I've decided not to. I'll show you anyway what I was going to use because I really like this palette. It's from Tanya Burr Cosmetics, and it's her Hollywood Eye palette. This is a great dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Dolce Vita or the Tom Ford Cognac Sable. It's got 4 shades in it. A light highlight, a light golden, a kind of medium brown, and then a golden glitter. Really, really nice, very affordable. I'm not going to use it. I was going to use the brown in the crease, but I actually don't think it needs it. So I'm just going to apply mascara, and I really like that kind of simple eye look at the moment. This is from Clinique. It's not the high impact extreme volume that I always use. It's the high impact waterproof mascara, and actually I didn't even realise this was waterproof, but I just really like this. It just gives really nice kind of curl and length and not too much volume. So that's kind of, most of my mascaras are very like, they give a lot of volume, whereas this I feel like is more of a natural look. Okay, I'm not going to put mascara on the bottom lash, I think it might be a bit much, so I'm just leaving it there. And then the final thing is lipstick. This I mentioned as well, I think in my Boots haul. It's from MAC, it's called Fast Play. It's the hydrating creamy version of MAC Mare, which I was obsessed with, still am obsessed with, but I used it a lot and you guys seem to really like it. Very similar colour, it's just this is an amplified formula, so it's a bit kind of more creamy, but it's still really like intense colour. So easy to apply, doesn't drag at all. And the slight plummy pink colour is just so perfect for autumn. This is definitely my new favourite MAC lipstick. It looks quite dark on camera, it's not really that dark in real life, and also I've just put it on, it will kind of dab down a bit. So that's the look. Oh my god, I really need my haircut. I'm gonna book in actually today for a haircut, I keep forgetting. It's getting to that kind of awkward, slightly too long. It needs like that much off. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this look. Let me know what you think. I know it's super simple, but I think it's really nice and what I've been wearing a lot recently. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.